Good morning, guys. So it is Thursday. It is like over a month past having surgery. So I'm healing pretty well. It's actually looking really good. It's actually looking really bright these last couple of days. Before that, you could hardly even see it. But anyway, I've been really well since. There's no real excuse why I didn't vlog. There was a few things that had come up. I had to deal with day 4. The lovely gastro bug returned. It was like over 2 weeks since we had previously had it, but it is rampant through Melbourne. It was all over the news, and I remember being in there, and I don't know whether I got it from hospital or from the kids, because Zoe, Bella and I all went down within 24 hours of each other. So Zoe went first, only a couple of hours later Bella went, and then probably 12 hours after that I went. So we don't know if that, we do know that Zoe's class definitely had a child with it. And we're pretty certain that Bella's had a class member as well with it. It is like every other person you talk to at the school. I think everyone now has had at least one of their kids, I know, that have had it, or like, yeah, it'd be weird if they didn't. Well, not weird, but it's just, that's how much it's going through. Yeah, it was on the news and everything, like, please keep your kids at home. Like, if they're sick, like, don't go to the shops and stuff with them. Order food in, which is hard because it costs more to order food from, I know Woolies charge more for certain things, nearly everything. And when you order like 10 items, there's an extra 10-20 cents each. It all adds up. So especially when money is tight for a lot of people, and you're a single parent, like, anyway, I do understand why they go to the shops. But anyway, I got it day 4. It wasn't the best, so I was doing really well up until that point, and then I went downhill for like a week. And yeah, it took me a bit to come back from that. They think because my electrolytes were so all over the place before that, and then they had all come back to level. I had to have them come back to level to leave hospital, which came back really fast. I left the day after surgery. They thought it would be 2 or 3 days, and they actually thought I'd go into ICU. Like, I went through ICU pre-admission stuff. But I did really well because my calcium was so high pre-surgery. That's why they thought I would go into ICU, because they thought it would just go crazy or something. So yes, after surgery they did have a little bit of issues with my blood pressure. My blood pressure always sits low, and it went really low, to the point where they freaked out and wouldn't even let me stand up. But anyway, I recovered really well, a lot better than what I assumed I would. The pain was different, or the recovery was different to what I assumed it would be. My biggest thing, it felt like someone was choking you if you sort of tilted back. But other than that, it wasn't really painful. Like, I found my cesarean incision, like, especially when you got up or sat down, it hurt, or picked anything up, like, it really hurt. Whereas this, yeah, I didn't really have anything. I think my only time that I really squawked about it was when Gracie grabbed it, like full on grabbed it, and I think that was more of a freak out than a pain thing. But yes, anyway, so yeah, I got gastro day 4. That took a week because it wasn't a great one. The one going around seems to get it and then you feel better and then you get it again. It's really weird, and I thought I was losing my mind with the little kids when they got it, because I'm like, hang on a second, why are you going backwards? But then we learn a pattern, and then a couple of other families that we know had it said the same thing. It was really weird that it sort of comes back. Anyway, whatever. Hopefully that's all gone, touch wood. Like, so yes, so randomly not everyone got it, so we still have 4 that haven't had it, 5 that haven't had it, in Caitlin. Everyone else has had it, so Anyway, moving on from that. I've babbled on about that for 5 minutes. So yes, so I took time off. I sort of have been on and off. I haven't really been on YouTube for almost a year, if you watch my pattern. And there's been reason, there's been stuff going on. I was sick before I knew I was sick. But I just thought I was losing my mind. Like, literally thought I was losing my mind. And yeah, I just thought I was getting older. I'm almost 40. Well, I'm 39. I've just turned 39. So I thought, well, maybe this is just how you are when you're in your late 30s. But then it became apparent that it wasn't right. But I still ignored it. But, as you do as a mum. But yes, it isn't right. But yeah, anyone that thinks that something just isn't right, please go see your doctor. And not let it get to the extent that I did, where I almost went into kidney failure. And, yeah. So, but, yes. Moving on, there is a 10% chance that I will get another parathyroid that will go psycho. That's literally all that was wrong. I've been tested for cancer and all that. None of it came back cancerous. They didn't think so anyway, but it's just routine that they check that. But yes, there was a time there that they thought that something in my throat on the right side looked cancerous on a scan, but when they opened me up and searched through, it just looked like a mass that like everyone gets in there, like little node type thing. Anyway, but my parathyroid that was playing up was actually my left side. That they were adamant it was on the right, so they opened that side up first and then went to the left. So anyway, but yeah, it wasn't a short surgery either. I think I was in there for 5 hours. But yeah, that surprised me as well. I knew it was a longer surgery, but I didn't think that was gonna be that long. But anyway, yes, so yeah, I'm just trying to get a few things done today. I've been trying to catch up. Like, I've gotten so far behind in the last year. They think that I actually got sick while I was pregnant, before I was pregnant with Gracie, or during Gracie's pregnancy. Hi! You've put books everywhere. Oh, you found, what's her name? Sky! Yeah. That's the Matchbox version of it. And you've put the clothes on the floor. Okay, I'll pick them up. Yeah. We need to fold them. And maybe tidy up what you just did while I was talking. Imagine what a 2-year-old can do in 5 minutes. Anyway, Grace is asleep. I need to smash out this washing and do a few other things that need doing. But yes, let's get on with our day. I will add to my with what I had. For those that don't know and you, I had a rogue parathyroid, and one of the main symptoms, or one of the symptoms, I had every symptom in the end, apart from extreme weight loss, the one that I actually wanted. But anyway, whatever. I have lost weight since surgery, but yeah, anyway. That was my biggest rant. My biggest complaint was, why didn't I get the extreme weight loss? I'm the one that needed to lose weight, so that would have helped. Anyway, moving on with my day. I did think of another thing I had to do today. I'm going away next week with the 2 little girls, and I had to find the backpacks. And backpacks that don't have stuff in them. Or kids have taken to camp, because I just don't want to deal with their crap in it. But anyway, I found 2 pink backpacks, so Olivia's all excited that she's got a pink one. Like Mum, that actually comes on my hiking pack, but I'll just take it. It's good enough. And we have to vacuum, yes. And get on with my day. Olivia, are we going on an aeroplane? That's a car. Olivia has discovered the car bucket.
This car.
Yeah, where's the rest of it? That bucket is over full usually.
Oh.
Oh. That's a dinosaur, yes. Jump, jump, jump. Do they jump or do they walk? They walk?
Yeah. I walk too.
You walk too?
Yeah. I walk.
You walk. So I'm just sorting through the girls' clothes. I've changed it so they have their own clothes again because it was doing my head in. They, unlike the boys, fight like no tomorrow. If one wears something that's not theirs. And yes, so I've got a massive pile, and yes, this room is a bit safe as I'm clearing through it. So this is all to pack away, coat hangers and other crap on the floor. This is where their hair ties and hair stuff sit. And I need to sort that out. Then we have Bella up the top, Nora down the bottom, and Zoe on the other bottom. And yes, so, and she is pulling her books out here. And then I want to separate their drawers because they currently have like winter pajamas here, summer there, but then Zoe gets in these pajamas that are way too small. I've actually taken size 4 out. Olivia, why do you have the How to Grow a Vegetable book? Okay, that's a mummy book. Go put that one back. Okay, thank you. I'll put it back. Yeah, so I am sorting through that slowly with Mr. Structo over here, who is slowly going around behind me, pulling everything out, which is not helpful. Like, really didn't need all these paintings on the floor. But I'll sort that out as well. Yeah, so I will try and fix this while I'm at it. And then I need to find a tub because I am out of tubs for clothes because I got rid of a whole heap of ones that were old crappy ones in the garage. And I need to buy more, but I haven't been to Costco, and I actually don't have I actually went to Costco on the way home from an appointment at the hospital, my surgical appointment, like my follow-up one, and they had no mint, and it had a sign that said that they're no longer selling it. But I don't know what's going on there because someone else said that they had mints, and I'm like, oh, that's weird because they had a sign. Anyway, they didn't really have anything the day that I went. It was kind of weird. And yes, so anyway, but yeah, I haven't been down to get some more containers. That's where we buy them from because I find that they like clothes better and bugs don't get in them. Anyway, so yes, another thing we need to do.